For the whole workforce to be equipped and move forward to thrive, employers will need to address the fallout resulting from all the issues on their youngest and future employees. Let us see how can companies support the younger generation of employees, being humble. Don't let ambition come across as arrogance. You might feel like you need to endorse how you ended up in your current position, but rattling off your impressive resume could come off as bragging. Sometimes a business leader is better off saying less. Focusing on being graceful and humble instead of letting your management skills speak for themselves. People who have been working in an organization longer are more likely to be hypersensitive to any signs of power and privilege, so you must embrace that your position is to be supportive as an inspirational leader. Understand how they like to communicate. You might have direct communication, whereas the older employees might spend the first few minutes of every meeting chit-chatting about several things. Keep an eye on the pace they're used to and present your style when appropriate. Since the older generation tends to separate work and life more than young people do, practice sending 11 p.m. emails, to prevent your team from thinking they're expected to be on the job 24/7. To be on everyone's good radar, avoid communicating between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. unless it is absolutely necessary. Skill development. Take the time to identify the team that's in place and how things are executed. You might find a corporate culture knowledge that you need to be successful. Their years of excellence can help you learn your responsibilities, improve your management skills, and avoid tenuous situations. A recent study demonstrates that when people are properly coached, new professionals will grow faster because their learning has been improved and guided. To increase the opportunity for a successful skill development program, employers should make sure that managers understand the benefits of reinforces intergenerational relationships, and provide the needed skill development and resources. Be clear on the way of doing things. Proactively share your leadership style with everyone and what you expect from your team, so they're left out. Instead of instructing or directing, welcome the idea that you're a leader and a soundboard and you're always there to remove obstacles. But never try to just swoop in on day one and start to change everything. Ask yourself, what is the one thing you don't want to change and what's the one thing you think should change? Someone with institutional knowledge can help you on previous attempts at bringing changes that didn't work out the way you wanted to and save you the trouble of making the same mistake. Stress management. For more than a decade, many have noted an alarming trend: younger reports higher levels of anxiety and depression than any other generations. The research also tells us that childhood exposure to a considerable amount of stress can influence brain development and affect social development. Most companies are aware that if an employee's stress and anxiety aren't dealt with, can result in absenteeism and lowered productivity. In fact, a recent study has shown us that a powerful stress management policy works at the employee, workplace, and organizational levels. Let them know you're invested in them, not just using the role as a stepping stone. The weakest point of many millennials is the lack of patience. A lot of people can be irked a little with young managers because they feel the managers are already on the path to their next promotion. Your team, including all the young people in your organization, will respect you if they feel encouraged and appreciated in the organization.